Hello Gemini and welcome to Soul Sundays. This is a weekly reading for mind, body and soul. Quick 3-card spread, so let's get started. Universe and angels, messages and guides, my higher self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for Gemini. Please show me what they need to know for their week ahead for mind, body and soul. 1 card please for mind. What's the most important messages for Gemini? There it is. Release, metamorphosis. That is the death card. Number 13, also Scorpio. What is it that mentally is holding you back? It's funny because so far it's been the theme for the other 2 signs I've read as well. And just as I'm saying that to you, I'm getting tingles all over my head. So maybe for some of you it's migraine stuff. And they're telling me that if that's the case, then you really need to go get it checked out because I think it's part of a bigger issue if you've been having migraines or headaches or something like that. And just what comes out is consult a nutritionist. So it could be related to your diet, okay? Whatever you're consuming, I don't feel like is healthy for you. It's causing you a lot of pressure in your system that's resulting in these migraines or headaches that you can't kind of get out of. Consult a nutritionist is all about finding the right foods for you. It's not as simple as going, oh, you just need to eat more fruit and veggies. You know, if we all had simple systems like that, wouldn't that be amazing? You know, I've gone upon my own path of trying to find this stuff out, and I'm currently seeing a nutritionist. I'm seeing a functional nutritionist. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. They tend to have a look at your holistic view, right? So not just going, oh, I've got headaches or I've got migraines coming in and I can't sleep. What does that mean? And a doctor will go, well, I'll prescribe you pain medication. It means this. They actually try and have a look at your whole body, your gut, what's going on in your bloods, your hormones if you're female, your hormones if you're male, your hormones if you're trans, whatever your situation, right? They look at the whole point of view, but it does stem from food. Diet is 80% of what constitutes a healthy system, right? It's making sure that we're eating, consuming healthy foods. It's really important for you this week. And if you've thought about going to see a nutritionist or wanted to, then this is a very big message for you. For those that have headaches or migraines, this is related to that for you. And the sooner you can make that appointment and go do it, the better you'll be for your health. I found mine off Instagram. I was stalking her on Instagram for a little while. Revolution. I'm going to take the one that flipped out. Whew. Release and revolution. Just nothing major going on here for you this week at all. Have a look at these cards and how similar they look. Can you see that? Massive. Massive transformation or transformative week for you. I want to start here and I'll work my way through like I do. In terms of mindset, release, metamorphosis. It's about really coming into your own thought process, okay? What is the way that you're thinking right now that's not serving you? Like, what is the process of how you're going through everything? Can you have a look at how I'm connected to Spirit she is? She kind of looks like a bit of a witchy woman. That's how I like to break this card down. She's got serpents all around her. Her hair's a little bit cray-cray. Her third eye is like illuminated. What's interesting, though, is how she communicates. And I feel like for you, this is a real big week for you about going within and either seeking help to figure out why you fear certain things, okay? Fearing the unknown. So let me just hold that up for you again. So in traditional Rider-Waite, this is the card of death, as I said, and it represents transformation, unexpected change. It can also represent loss or illness, but I really feel like for you, it's about your mental health and how you're perceiving things, okay, and transforming that. Let me read it to you, though, from the book. Metamorphosis. There is no need for fear of the unknown. Liberation and complete freedom await your surrender to internal love. The release is a portent of radical change. Something has left or is leaving your life, causing you to grieve. The loss of a person, situation, or belief is part of a natural cycle. Accept and embrace an inevitable conclusion that provides a space for something new. Choose to resonate with the new vibration that someone or something has become, and you'll never feel separated again. So it comes back to accepting someone for who they are, right? If you want to keep them in your life, then you need to accept them as they are. Fill the space between the old and the new with love to shield you from grieving the past and to foster hope into a bountiful future. One day very soon, you'll wake up knowing this was the beginning of a new you. Yeah, so it's pretty deep, right? This card does represent Scorpio. It is the card of depth and going into your own consciousness. This week for you, in terms of your mental aspect, I really feel it's like having reflection upon either someone you've lost in the past, maybe it's a partner, maybe it's a parent, maybe it's a friend. And when I say lost, it doesn't mean that they've passed. They could just be some of a relationship that you no longer have, and really understanding your role that played in that. And I think acceptance is a big thing for that, accepting the situation for what it was and where it's going so that you can have this revolution. Consult a nutritionist. This is a pretty big card. It doesn't come up as often as I think it would or should, but it talks about your diet, right, and the foundation of your nutrition. And it says improvements in food and beverage choices can improve your health. A licensed or registered nutritionist can assess your lifestyle and dietary needs and create satisfying meal strategies. If you're asking about the health of a person who normally eats poorly, there's a strong possibility that a nutritionist will be able to present scientific logic that will motivate the individual to choose healthier foods, i.e. yourself. And the specific meanings are eat more healthful foods, listen to your intuitive feelings. But look, I think it's pretty straightforward, right? I'm not going to read any more from the book. It's about really having a look at your diet, assessing your diet, what needs to change. And these are all cards of change, right? Change in your mindset, change in your diet, and then spirituality, a card of revolution. At the moment, we have a lot going on in the planets. We have Mercury going retrograde in the sign of Pisces. So it's asking us to question our beliefs, what we believe in, where we're at with spirituality and all of those things that we hold dear. But it's also about having a revolution within ourselves, right? And this is where it sits for you, particularly in your house, Gemini. I'll read it to you from the book and you'll get what I mean. Avoid comparison. It's neither too soon nor too late to claim your life for yourself. There is no right way to live your life. There is no wrong way to set pace to follow your path. Be wary of false markers. It's not always time to harvest. Without periods of rest, planning, planting and nurture, there will be no harvest. Like invisible wheels, the seasons of life move through an eternal cycle of death and rebirth. What appears to begin, rise, fall away and end is a small part in an endless journey without any clear start or climax. In the bright stillness of the divine mind, every journey flows through love. This is your journey, your time, your season to shine. You know, so really what that's saying is when you go through this complete overhaul in terms of your mindset, right? Which I feel like you're either doing this week or this is the key for you this week. And maybe it has to come from food. Maybe you've got brain fog. Maybe some of you guys are celiac, gluten intolerant. Maybe there's food intolerances that you've thought about but you've never had confirmed. And I feel like in changing that, it'll change your whole perspective and how you're reacting to others, which will then cause a revolution when it comes to your intimate relationships, including friendships and family members. Massive week for you, Gemini. I wish you all the best with it. If this is resonating with you about your diet, please do go and do some research. Find a good nutritionist, a functional nutritionist at that, and I wish you all the very best for the week ahead. Take care.